What is really going on, everybody? This is Lazybutton, and I am back yet again, streaming. Most of you probably aren't even going to hear this. I guarantee most of you never hear my intro.
I guess even with the hybrid, you still have to choose one or the other, because
What are you
either way,
talking?
one's going to be lacking in power if you try and spec into both of them.
It's not how hybrid works. How? What do you mean you're not going to want to spec into might and precision?
So might and precision. Say if I
Hybrid solely
spec
for
more,
might and precision. Because your throw powers, your power bar is going to drop, you attack with your weapons, power bar goes back up, and then rinse and repeat. That's pretty much the gist of it.
but if I just went like all precision,
Then you'd
my
want
weapons hit harder than the powers.
to... I'm going to go with a probably not, but it's probably balanced somewhere. If you just spec'd into just straight weapon, and then did that, it'd probably be some kind of balance. Like, you'd be doing your combos and be hitting probably close to what your powers would, I would imagine. What's up, JJ? My intro's always been, what's really going on, everybody? Lazybutton here, bringing you some more DC Universe live, or whatever game I'm playing. I get guff for saying what's really going on, but yeah, I don't hear anybody else ever saying it, so that's kind of my thing. When you figure out a spec, we'll probably... I don't know, I may switch to my atomic tune, because I want to see what kind of garbage it's going to go through. But I usually start my intro as soon as I start my stream and nobody ever hears it, so I'm like, yes, whatever. It's been my intro for about 5 months now, I guess, something like that. So I heard mental is straight up garbage. I mean, it's not really garbage, but it's what mental used to be, I guess, spreading your dots and doing all that other crap, kind of like gadgets. Damn it, you can't tab out and change characters, that's not how this works. Yeah. Well, I kept saying I took this Toon gadgets because I was tired of having to rely on the pet. And now I took it back Earth because I do more damage than the pet does. I just use it because it's just extra damage tick. It's not so much that it got buffed, it got balanced. When everything swapped over to might, it actually hits harder now. Downside is 90% of Earth is jackhammer if you're straight power based. I would go hero, but we're gonna test out Fizzle's spec here in the lower zone. Oh man, yeah, we'll do some low zones. I'll get back to my Earth shortly, but for now I'm gonna make Fizzle run something low so he can test out this precision build and see what it does. Cause CR bonus is no longer a thing. I forgot this toon is inspecting anything. And it has absolutely no skill points. This is gonna suck. Guess it doesn't matter. I get all the crit I can get my hands on. I'll worry about might later when I buy my skill points. So basically the hitch with Earth is if you use Crystal, use Fortified Golem before you start a fight and you'll never touch it again until, you know, the next fight. Because you only use it as soon as you start to fight, so you'll get the actual double hit out of Crystal, and then the rest of it's all you. Oh, I need skill points so bad on this toon. Oh, why am I in tank roll? Ugh. I'm not even gonna worry about a rotation or anything right now. Yeah, but you don't need to use it. I know what Fortified Golem is. You don't need to use it. After you use it that first time, you do more damage than Crystal does. You're just basically using that as just a little extra buffer DPS at the beginning of the fight. If you start throwing that into your rotation, you'll actually run out of power. And at that point, you're doing more damage than Crystal can put out using Jackhammer, so it's, I mean, it just renders it useless. So you're basically having to stop your DPS because you can't clip Fortified Golem anymore with anything. You actually have to cast it, and then you can go into your next power. So you basically got to stop DPSing, hit it, go back to DPSing, so you're losing DPS in the long run. It is a fickle creature, but I've got about 20k power on my Earth, and it is straight up super build. And I can fight for days until I start getting into that Fortified Golem rotation. Crystal only hits for like 3 to maybe 6k if you're lucky now, so it's not super overpowered like it used to be. I'm currently using the little bonus to help you get your supercharge, which sucks because you gotta have 10,000 supercharge now just to use Earthquake. And it doesn't really seem like it does a whole lot, but I mean it kinda does. What do you mean go queue up? You figure out what spec you're using yet, Fizzle?
Yeah, put 30 in the precision one and 10 in the other one.
Yeah, I want to drag you into some low zones so you can test it out.
I was just about to grab the weapon from the equipment guy in War-Torn.
When you grab it, then you can queue up. I will eventually. Currently, right now, trying to get a queue for a raid is ridiculous because everybody wants to play DPS. And now raids require rolls. So I've been collecting tank gear on my Earth Toon so I can actually start tanking. Been talking to the league members about, you know, playing roles because they're needed now. So a whole league full of DPS can't, you know, function correctly. Well, actually, my Earth Toon is probably going to end up going atomic. Don't get me wrong, the Earth DPS is awesome, but I know a ridiculously overpowered loadout for atomic too.
So those are the best weapons you can get in the game right now.
Yep.
There's no like super rare special drop or anything.
Yeah, partially why I'm not changing this Atomic's loadout to what I plan on using, because you guys will see it eventually. But yeah, I can wreck a lot of people in DPS and still have lower might than them. Earth basically just went back to what it was when it released. Same with electricity. They basically got rid of its crutch, which is crystal, and made it useful again. Oh no, electric's good. A lot of the powers are directly in line with each other. If you know a good rotation, you know how to use it. They're like on par with each other. The only one that still kind of gets the shaft is nature, in my opinion. Even fire is good. People are complaining and saying they hate this revamp because they can't use the rotation they used before. So pick a new rotation. That's the only way you're gonna fix it. You know, change your rotation. Maybe change your build. Maybe some of the powers, super power is not the way to go on. Like gadgets, for instance. If you wanna pull off a really good damage output gadgets, you're gonna want to go hybrid. But yeah, all the powers are amazing now. The game, I'm so glad they wiped that CR bonus. And they basically revamped a lot of the skills on all the powers, so anybody that calls this game garbage hasn't tried a new rotation, pretty much, in my opinion, or they have very low skill points. You gonna do this in controller roll? CR bonus? So basically, before they did the stat revamp, if you were 190 something and you went to, like, say a 54 or 53 CR zone, you were super overpowered and you hit like a Mack truck. Now that it's no longer a thing, you hit based on your skills. Ooh. Yeah, this Toon hits nowhere near as hard as it used to.
magnum shot after diving forward. I hated that about the that option and
You have
whatever.
chosen to interfere and are now an enemy of the Green Lantern Corps. Per the second
So,
law, lethal
Pistol
force is
efficiency
now
or whatever used to do that.
authorized.
Cut out certain combos in certain areas.
Above all, the laws
now I
must
have
be
1.8k might, so I hit like a wet noodle. Which is basically what you used to do in this game. What would I ever do without all these controller pieces, Fizzle? Well, the best way is a combination of things. You need base mods, you need armor mods, and you need skill points. You start out at 1%, then, well, actually, it goes up, I think, every 10 points or something like that. So you can essentially get a lot of bite having a lot of skill points and being able to fill up that 175. But yeah, base mods help out a lot. Armor mods obviously help out.
Efficiency thing doesn't say anything about it in there, but when you're looking at the combos for Magnum round, you can't dive forward and then use it.
They got past the Alpha
I
Lantern.
believe it.
Lanterns, seal the door and keep them away from the battery. Make Kilowog proud.
Oh, come on. Yeah, not having any power mods, this tune runs out of power just using the regular rotation. Like the regular old combo rotation.
Dark thing, beware the light!
My will and my
Takes a lot longer to break a shield, too.
Our will is strong!
Hey, dude. I think you have to melee him again or something.
The light will prevail!
Whew.
Tread not where the green light burns!
Try to melee the shielded guy, or hit him with your melee attack, see if it works. Oh yeah, much faster. That's the way it used to be.
For Oa!
How's it hanging up, Fuse? Nice.
Our will is strong!
Lanterns, keep
I'm
them away
here
from
and
the
waiting
power
on my
battery.
food.
For Oa!
Beware the
Where there's
night.
a will, there's a way.
I can't even make my own self a mod.
Yeah, it sucks. Not
Oh,
being
you're
able to
talking
use
about
the
on
Mac
channel? No, I
map
have
before
mods
dive.
for my channel. You also got to remember they reduced all your stats by like at least half.
I don't know how you got past that alphabet, sir, but you're stopping here. I'm Kilowog, and you're meat.
Huh.
Behold my power. Green Lantern's light.
You couldn't hack it in.
Let's see.
Dang rookies.
My will and my
Usually
shield
doesn't
are
take caps to enter a
unbreakable.
person's name into a friends list. Just saying.
Lanterns, keep them away from the power battery. Where there's a will,
This game isn't
there's
case
a way.
sensitive, by the way. It just means you may have made that character, but it wasn't registered to the server quite yet.
Get it through your head, Sinestro. Something is affecting all the rings. But since you won't listen, I'm forced
But
to
yes,
take
they
you
call me
down.
Lazybutton for a
The
reason.
Green Lanterns have crippled my
Because
ring,
I'm
Steward.
super lazy.
And until I learn how, no one leaves this room alive. My allies and I will see to that.
Yeah, those two are real scary. Let's finish this.
I see me dying. Hey.
Lanterns, take out the power battery.
Give up
He was
now.
on fire.
Tread
You.
not where the green
it's not
light
enough.
burns.
No further, fearmonger.
These fears will not escape my sight. Won't take me down.
You cannot break our will.
Oh, the Kool-Aid Man's on me.
Lanterns, take out the power battery. No further, fearmonger.
Don't scare me. Huge.
You cannot
It is not
break our
enough.
will.
What will it take to convince you we need to fight these through the rings, not each other? Won't take me down.
Lanterns, take out the power battery.
The fight that goes on for days. You remember though, Fizzle, this is how it used to be back in the day.
You don't scare me. You wanna fight? You got it.
Let
Accept
those
your
who try
fate,
to stop
lawbreaker.
what's right burn
Crap.
like my power. Sinestro's
But not
might.
as strong as fear.
Dark thing, beware the light.
Ah, killed some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely nothing from
You're
that.
just lucky our rings are as messed up as yours, Sinestro. You'll never bring down the Green Lantern Corps.
Throwing stars, yeah. All right.
That fucking whatever this is that, like I said, put pistol efficiency on everything or something. Not being able to do the Magnum round and shit. It's so awkward. It feels so weird.
Just out of habit. Or out of habit. Just out of habit. Let's try this one. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing 5 pieces of great night gear. Yeah. It's actually nothing special.
The security breach has the science police on edge, and they're using experimental containment technology on every crook in custody, from street thugs to heavy hitters. We're going to bust them out. Find the device that will cancel the containment field.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on now.
I got this one. 1199, request assistance.
Okay, no more holding back.
Dead.
This is the police. Gotham SCU. This area is restricted.
Curse flat.
Order will triumph.
Punching the ground like a fool. Yeah.
Thanks for freeing me, though it's not like anyone ever stayed.
Yeah, this one's kind of stupid. You gotta carry the crap. I miss being able to throw them down the hallway.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for springing.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Just felt like carrying something too.
How dare they arrest an innocent
Still got
man
one
like
more of
me?
these to carry.
Why are you staring?
Why are you slacking, Fizzle?
I thought that was the last one.
No, we got the one in the center. Wish you could throw these.
No, don't release me. Prison has free food and
I'm
fuel.
giving you fair warning. Leave. Now.
Just made this personal.
I will force you to.
What mobs?
Freedom, thy name is Calculator.
I tried to switch from Superman to Donna
Okay,
Troy,
help too.
and for
And
at
you
least
have
half of that
what
was
to do.
targeting
Superman
Ice
just
Sparrow.
arrived with one of his fellow do-gooders. You'll have to get through them before you can make your escape. I knew you would win. I really did. The request I sent out for someone to come rescue you was just a precaution. I'll cancel it. Well, maybe not just yet. More of the Justice Leaguers are on their way. Lots more. Get out of there now.
Etrigan emblem. Yay. Another skill point. Woohoo. Yeah, I like the Constantine emblem better. Those procs you get off Jackhammer a lot of times are just freaking amazing. Let's try something a little more difficult. Obviously in duos and stuff like that I don't fortify my golem because I don't need that. Psh. I'm just not all about trying to fight Black Canary right now. We're gonna die so hard. Hope you know that.
This evening, we are here to thank
CR
all the
bonus isn't a
volunteers
thing
and
anymore.
contributors who've made the Wayne Foundation's heroic recovery force possible. I especially want to thank Zatanna for her spectacular work with the recovery efforts in South Gotham.
Thank you. You are all too kind.
And without further ado, it's time to introduce our most charitable
Oh,
host,
my wife's gonna order
Bruce
pizza. It's gonna be
Wayne.
awesome.
Mr. Wayne? Has anyone seen Mr.?
I am a Joker android. Look, Red, I'm doing the robot.
Oh, Harley.
Oh, who am I kidding? Surprise! Everybody's favorite billionaire, Brucey Boy Wayne, is now the exclusive property of yours. If you want him back alive, we demand 16
We'll see how it goes. I
tons of
might
plant
pop. I haven't
food
even
to
popped the
let it
mics out of
be,
since I
removed
came
from
back
the
this game.
English language, and a dump truck full of
Nope.
the world's
Joker Blimp would be an awesome
finest
pet.
cat.
I'll follow you
Prepare the
around.
ransom and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, they give you some
In the
Batman
meantime,
friggin'
don't
blimp
get
or
all
drone or
choked
something.
up.
Yep, it's happening.
Now, which one of my
Ow,
spells
my
is
pride.
best suited to plant you in the ground for ivy? Oh, no you don't. I love a good audience. Watch it. I've got a massive headache.
Good
I'll make
lord.
Ivy pay for that one. Oh, later.
It's jackhammer. Nah, why not?
You're gonna die laughing. Step right up, kid.
Over here.
I see you got my request. And I'm glad you found the pheromone antitoxin I left for you. Listen, my friends don't always think things through. Those girls mean a lot to me, but they foolishly kidnapped Bruce Wayne, Anyway, they took him through this secret passage. I don't want to
The
be spotted,
AoE
so
range
track
on
him down,
jackhammer is
and I'll meet up
friggin'
with you
insane
soon.
now. Okay, so Earth jackhammer apparently sends things flying around the room too.
Step right up, kid.
Power for days. We found it.
You're gonna die laughing.
Well, from what I'm seeing here, they're both pretty damn good. Electric's back to being not garbage, and Quantum is OP as well, so it's like a win-win situation.
Confirmation required. You have 15 seconds to comply. Escalation imminent. Voice confirmation failure. Security protocol alpha enabled. Have a nice day. Voice confirmation failure. Security protocol omega enabled. Have a nice day.
Think you're tough. I bet you taste like chicken.
So I mean, it's really just a personal choice, I guess, at this point.
Good
Basically,
job
all they did
handling
was bring
Quark.
all the powers back in
Harley
line.
apparently hired him to help with their scheme. He must have gotten in through the boiler room, which connects to the Gotham sewers. There's a secret door over here that should get you there. Don't ask how I know all this. Please hurry
I don't
down
know, it's
there
hard
and
to
find
say.
Bruce.
I mean, if you have a rotation for both, I think personally they're both pretty equal, as long as you have the stats to back it up. I'm hearing Quantum may have a slight edge, but I don't know if that's going to stay or if that's going to be balanced or what. I do know I intend on going atomic though. Earth is fun, but I want to be able to tank too, so I'm gonna end up going atomic. That initial hit is insane. Oh, you don't have to go around killing those, but if we open them, I think we gotta kill them, I don't know. But yeah, honestly, personal preference, I still say over anything. If you like the way Quantum Powers looks, then I think both of them have a really solid superpower spec. You gotta keep pressing melee. Otherwise it'll only punch one time.
Okay, Ivy's lab is just around the corner. Bruce has got to be there. When I make my appearance, act surprised, okay? It'll be worth your while. Also, I managed to sneak some
Seeing as
supplies
it's a
in there
combo
that can
skill,
help
you gotta
if Ivy's plants get out
see.
of control.
Ivy first right, she spawn shit.
Earth combo, tap melee, unlimited. So you just gotta... What's that, Fizzle?
It's Ivy first right.
Pests weren't invited
Yeah,
to
otherwise she
private
gets ads coming in.
event.
Yeah, it was invite
Yeah, I'm here to
only.
tell you, Jackhammer's OP as crap. It doesn't look like it's hitting hard, but considering stats in this game,
To grow some new friends.
It was a good time until you showed up. Where she stops, nobody knows.
but as you can see, I'm solely I'm solely
Wanted to have a
power
little
build.
fun. Why'd you have to go and ruin it?
Wow. I got
So
a
you
feat
went
I
through
didn't
with
have.
that
That's
poorly
funny.
planned kidnapping and didn't
Yeah, me
even
too.
invite me to the party.
Hello, kitty.
And if you
You
notice one
rat-loaded,
thing about
and it was a
Jackhammer, if you
good
played before
plan.
CR was a
Wayne's
thing and
lawyers will
when
send you
Earth
back to
was
Arkham
initially
quicker than you can
released,
say,
they have a longer
"No, don't
AoE
throw away
range
that key."
on Jackhammer now than they used to.
A really good point. Sorry.
So, what are we going to do about... Wait.
But yeah,
Where
if
did
you
he go?
spec superpower
What?
Uh-oh.
and you put might and power mods in your gear, you could Jackhammer all day long.
Get your payments. Thanks again for your discretion.
What are you gonna give me? Mayan. Lame. That actually went a little easier than I thought it was going to fizzle. I had to use solders, but I kinda expected that.
It's almost like having battle display all the time now because it's pretty hard to run out of power.
I like to exit because sometimes it doesn't bring me back to the Hall of Doom. So I just got in the habit of exiting. I still did 2 million in there. It's not bad at all. Calm down. I don't play how people want me to play. I play how I want to play. That's just how it is. No sense of getting uptight about how I do things. I don't like ending up in the middle of Gotham, and I don't like ending up in the middle of Metropolis, so anytime I have a return to Hall of Doom, that's what I do. That's the way it's always going to be. Yeah, I could warp to base, or I could warp somewhere else, but that's an extra process I have to go through.
I've got quotas to meet. Buy from me, will ya?
You must have forgot I've been playing this game since launch. This 10,000 supercharge thing is just annoying as piss, though.
I'll be right back.
See, even with a soda, I only have a... That's a tough call, because all the powers are like a brand new toy right now. What power have you not tried out yet? That's the question. For most people, that's nature, but I mean, nature's not terrible, but it's back to spreading pheromones. Just put it that way. I can go ahead and pretty much tell you right now, any power you pick, 90% of the rotation videos you find on YouTube no longer apply.
I've got quotas to meet. Buy from me, will ya?
So that leaves you quite a few options, because atomic, celestial, and electricity and quantum are all pretty solid DPS classes. Celestial's a little more power hungry than the other three. Atomic requires specific loadouts. So I'd say I don't know, I'd say it'd probably be between quantum and electricity. Yeah, hard light's fun and all, but it's really a raid power now, because no matter how you spec, you run out of power. I think quantum and electricity are, like I was saying earlier, pretty much in line. Some people keep telling me that quantum has an edge over electricity, but I think it's just how you use the toon, honestly. Really, I need to get my hands on some special force mods. I've always been partial to quantum though, because I like controlling with quantum, or I used to like controlling with quantum. Now controllers are pretty much rendered as a safety net more than anything, because it is up to each member of the raid or alert to manage their power, and the controller is only there to give you that little extra bump if you need it. So they pretty much rendered controllers semi-useless. Like, you're there to give the healer power if it's necessary. That's the sole purpose. Or the tank, or you know what I mean, like it used to be. But on my controller I lost so much fight, and now I only give, people 700 power at most, and it's ridiculous. Somebody's buying skill points, because they have not done any of those. Actually, I think quantum and atomic are kind of power hungry. Be right back, Fizzle.
Oh, I found somebody named the True Harley that has one of those Joker blimps with the gun.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was something you could get in game.
Without a ruler, the underworld is a mess. Hades is the only one who can bring order back to this dead place. And I'll need him at full power in order to help take down Typhon.
Give me your eyes.
Harpies were never the most fair creatures to begin with. And now, they've been twisted even more by Typhon's influence.
You will pay in blood. You're not going down.
Punch in the ground, the only way I know how.
Ugh, dumb
Ah.
dogs. Blind obedience is fine when I'm the master. When I'm not, it's just a nuisance. Now quit playing fetch with Fido and go find Hades.
Splat. Hades, lever up. Splatosaurus Rex.
Have you returned to gloat over the powerless king of the dead? It's not enough I am uncrowned, but now you taunt me. Your presence is nothing but a reminder of my betrayal, while a false king sits on a makeshift throne. Ixion, former ruler of Thessaly, now controls a rebellious sect of shades and wants to rule all of the undead. I have heard of the defeat of Zeus, and that the god of monsters now reigns. I assume that is why you are here, because you need my aid? Very well. Free me and help me regain control over my domain, and I will consider it.
I will consider it. No, you won't. You fire burglar.
Dark Lord Ixion, and ruler of the dead now, Hades. No more shall I be tormented. I shall be tormented.
has come to an end. You are an imposter, and you shall rule no longer. Ixion is channeling the power of the underworld through those blazes. Extinguish them, and I shall gain back my energies.
Get over there and hit stuff.
The power of the underworld is returning.
No, I am the king.
What is that?
Soon your torment will begin again, Ixion.
Defeated. You are weak, Hades.
Turn it. Turn it. Get you some.
I am weak no longer. The underworld will be mine again.
Behold the power of a true king.
I have enough strength to defeat one such as you, Ixion.
Oh, come on. The knockbacks and stuff, man.
No. This is not possible. You no longer rule here. I do.
Now in hell as it was above, Ixion, you are an impotent lord and truly reign over nothing.
Garbage. All garbage. All gobbo.
You were wise for helping me regain my rightful place as king and ruler of the dead. Zeus and I both lost our crowns, but it is I, Hades, who regained mine and must rescue the mighty god of thunder. Ha! Who is stronger now, dear brother? I shall aid you in your fight to topple Typhon, but know this. Hades has a long memory, and one good deed does not outweigh past transgression.
So, battle display is basically a trinket now.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a... I think it affects the weapon.
Yeah, it was making me hit a little harder. But then it's not like the old, the more you use, it stays on. This just shuts off after 10 seconds or whatever.
Now we just ran through, Raising Hades, and I beat, Mistaken DPS out by almost 500k. Another friggin' emblem. I'm not opening any more of these ever again. Oh. Well, it's one I don't have. See what it looks like. I don't really need any help. I was just messing around with some zones. I still like the Constantine emblem better. Extra words. Yes, I love extra words. The downside to a tank is I need dominance and all kinds of other stuff, so yeah. And then health. It's kind of crappy how they spread those out, so you gotta get this. But I guess if I got this, I don't know if it would it might actually benefit me with atomic healing if I swapped. My next giveaway is at 200 subscribers. Unfused won the last giveaway, but he kind of got scammed out of it. Apparently it was some kind of personal vendetta that I'm not going to so much go into, but this next giveaway will take place in our Discord. That way you can dispute if somebody isn't you or not. Because you could have as many people with the same name as you want, but everybody with that same name has a different hashtag number. Obviously, if you join the Discord as Lazybutton Let's Play or Tremble Plays, you instantly get banned, because we're not going to have more than one of those, but... I know most everybody out there has either a phone or access to a computer, so joining a Discord shouldn't be an issue. Basically, I'm going to make a special channel for everybody that joins Discord to go in, make a comment in said channel as your username from YouTube, because it's just going to make it easier. And then we'll go from there. That way, if somebody's making a comment using your YouTube name, you can be like, hey, that's not me, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because you know what they say. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. But no, I'm going to do another giveaway at 200 subs. I was thinking about doing it at 150, but my wife's car just broke down and I'm not going to be able to pull it off. Because I actually have to fix her car. And unfortunately, YouTube doesn't actually pay me really anything at the moment, so everything I do comes out of my pocket. But I should have some food soon. I invite them and they decline. Pizzle, you want a half-ass troll?
I want a troll?
Do you want a half-ass troll, like put on some controller gear and then half-ass troll? Without speccing into it?
Sure. I did last night.
I keep forgetting your gadgets, so I was like, damn, I should have invited him to group. I am super quiet because I'm typing in chat. Sorry about that. It's kind of an off day for me. I've spent all week working without a day off in the middle of the week like I usually get. And I don't know, it's a little weird. Like next week I get Friday off, which is weird too, but it's whatever. What's going on, Tremble? Tremble. I don't work tomorrow, so I plan on playing Dark and Light after my stream. Just letting you know, buddy. I wanna remake my character and actually put some thought into what it looks like, and then level it up a little bit. Yeah, you've been staying up late with that Dark and Light. You've been streaming late at night? Yeah, he commented on your butt snake comment in Discord. By the way, if you guys were on Discord, you'd see all this stuff. Doesn't cost a penny to join. All you gotta do is click the link below in the description. It should say Derpy Family Discord. Yeah, I've been friends with Fizzle for a long time, and then we got out of touch for a little while and got back into touch, but he's a good guy. If you don't want to look down there, Trimble just linked it for you. Bam. You can use your cell phone, because you can get the Discord app on your cell phone, or you can use a PC, whatever you choose. Yes. I stayed up an hour later than I usually do last night just talking to Fizzle. We're talking about you, Fizzle. Obviously, you know.
It's lies, all lies.
See, he says it's all lies. Okay, I invited Les to Gwoop. Apparently I'm turning into Slipgator or somebody because I'm saying Gwoop instead of group. My brain no worky. Yeah, let's do something. Hey, give me 1 second. I think my wife's calling.
I noticed that sticky bomb only hits once now.
False alarm, there's no wolf in the hen house. Are we gonna do this? We're gonna spend like 4 hours waiting on somebody to queue us up, and I'm gonna just remove them from the group and find a puck. I'm not all about stupidity right now.
I noticed that sticky bomb only hits once now. Instead of 4 little explosions, whatever, it's just one harder hit.
Man. I'm not fucking waiting on this person anymore. You guys didn't know Quantum's the best healer in the game? Psh. Been kind of a weird stream for me tonight. It's quiet time for the mic tonight. Yeah.
Looks like we all made it in unnoticed. Rip said our contact with the JSA is further inside. They'll know where the prisoners are being held. Be careful. Something about this time is different.
Enemy spotted. Incoming!
Hello, Keith.
Your fascism will spread no further. Hera, give me strength.
By the sword of Athena, Mother?
Mother? You wear the clothes of an Amazon.
What do you mean, what I do?
I do not recognize you as one of my sisters. I would normally demand an explanation, but right now I need allies to defeat this evil.
You will regret your actions.
I stand for freedom.
For Hera! shields are electrically powered. If we can overload these generators, we could use them as a weapon.
You'll pay for that.
Killing some mobs, the only way I know how. Oh. I am doing Saving Justice.
We are stronger.
Queen Hippolyta, let me explain. The tears in time have allowed
I see window trees.
In my world, you are my mother, and I am Wonder Woman.
My daughter, Wonder Woman. Why the gods have? Never mind.
Currently we have a full group.
We haven't the time to idle. Baron von Savage and that loud-mouthed, self-aggrandizing lunatic Verdegaton will be aware of our presence soon. The fate of the JSA and very world is at stake. The Blackhawks sent a message that the ultra-human is conducting experiments here, and I fear the worst.
Getting owned and damage out because I keep dying.
Our way through.
There's always another way. Let Athena's
I usually help people when I'm not streaming and or have a day off.
There. Shutting off these valves should open our
Punching mobs, kicking mobs in the face. No. Sweet food is here. Killing you slowly with his song. Killing you softly with his words. Yeah, that just happened. Yeah, it's Earth. It's Earth basically in Jackhammer. I do oh, wrong way. I do intend on going atomic here soon because I actually plan on tanking.
You're going down.
Yeah, Earth isn't half bad actually. It's
you know, just catching all the league chat there. I think I know what I'm talking about.
I'd reconsider that. We must not let Ultra-Humanites' experiments continue. See if those control panels stop the flow of energy.
It doesn't look like they shut off completely. At the very least, we can direct the energy somewhere else.
Surely. My body is as mighty as my
His body is a temple. Oh, you suck. What the crap, dude? Get off me. How am I tanking you? Oh, my crystal be out of pit. Crystal be out of pit. Yeah, that makes sense. Crystal's out of power.
I fight with the fury of the Amazon.
What you got? Boots? I'll take them. I think I can use boots and tank roll. Nope, I have other boots. Oh well. Crap happens.
That damn dirty
No, this
pop
is
too smart for his own good. Ape is lucky you guys got to him before I did.
This is one of the end
mashed
episodes currently until
I Fanagar's moved. There are two of you?
I guess
These are
September.
strange and dangerous times. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
It's
Having
actually
another
alert
Wonder Woman
called
on our
Saving
side
Justice.
Can only be a blessing. Thank you for freeing us.
Polly, I know you must be worried that Wildcat is not in the cells with the rest of us. I fear Dr. Savannah has taken him into his makeshift laboratory. There may still be time to save him, Wonder Woman. Or, I guess I should say Wonder Women.
You have been through quite the ordeal and are in no shape to fight. Go, secure us an exit.
We'll go. We aren't in any
Green Knight
condition to take on
College.
Savannah's experiments. Fight fiercely, and we'll see you when you are victorious.
Victorious. Out of my head. You're all gonna die. You're all gonna die.
We are stronger.
Flip down. Running up the walls and down the walls and every other direction I could possibly run. You spam them pyres. Do good.
By the gods, Savannah, you had best hope he is not permanently harmed. Release him, now. You aren't a match for one, let alone two Wonder Women of Themyscira.
2 or 20, it doesn't matter how many women of wonder you bring, Themyscirian or not.
Women
My glorious
of
new
wonder.
experiments will destroy you. Fine. See how you fare against my latest creation, a marvel of future science, molded by my incomparable genius.
You will fall. That was a mistake.
You will fall.
Oh!
Get her, Fizzle.
That was a mistake.
Oh!
Kara,
back to me. You'll regret that.
Ha! You were warned.
That was a mistake.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Now, you'll pay.
No! Impossible! For justice!
Mark my words. This isn't over.
Whew. Do I have the shoulders
About to
yet?
break free and pummel
I have better shoulders.
into a genius bag of broken bones. But
Those are going to be better than those, so
I wouldn't
yeah,
have come to
take
save
shoulders
your
very
scruffy
much so.
behind if you weren't constantly flying off into danger,
yeah.
half-cocked with more fists than brains. And I don't know how many times I have to tell you, don't call me Polly.
Ah, heck. You know me, Polly. Always causing trouble. Now, who's the doppelganger here? Well. What a touching moment. But you must know by now
Yeah.
that Degaton can see your every move. I am Time's master, and I will soon master the world and all those who inhabit it, including the high and mighty Justice Society of America. May I suggest you surrender now? I control all the outcomes, and I will take infinite and violent enjoyment out of crushing the insufferable
This guy
JSA
talks
once
way
and for
too
all.
much.
He really does like to hear himself talk. I'd like to show him how we deal with evil in my time, but for now, we must go.
This way! We've secured a way out! The JSA will be back, Degaton. You can count on that.
Well, I usually go for about 2 hours a night, and I'm coming obviously close to that. I have some food waiting on me downstairs, and I am starving. So I am going to go downstairs to get some food, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream here, because I will be back tomorrow anyways. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and splat that like button for me, because it helps out a lot. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you have already subscribed, go ahead and make sure you splat that bell up top so you can get notified when I go live or upload a video. One or the other. Anywho, I will catch everybody in the next one. You all take care and take it easy. Bye bye.